Before they became missing persons, they were mothers, they were daughters, they were sisters, they were friends, they were deeply loved. For every family still searching, for every name that deserves to be remembered, for every story that deserves to be told, this is their stories to tell. December 3rd, 2020. 29-year-old Jasmine Javonna Purvis was last seen in Jackson, Mississippi. No one knew that day would be the last time she would ever be seen. That evening, Jasmine made several urgent phone calls to her grandfather, asking him to come pick her up as quickly as possible. Concerned by the urgency in her voice, he immediately got into his car and drove to meet her. But when he arrived, Jasmine was gone. She was nowhere in sight. Her phone had gone silent. According to investigators, Jasmine's boyfriend later told police that she had accepted a ride from someone else before her grandfather arrived. Witnesses reported seeing Jasmine leave in a dark blue Chevrolet Tahoe, driven by an unidentified black man. It would be the last confirmed sighting of Jasmine Purvis. As investigators searched for answers, they explored whether her disappearance could be connected to the murder of a friend Jasmine had witnessed just weeks before she vanished. However, authorities have never publicly confirmed that the two cases are connected. No arrests have been made, and no one has ever been charged in connection with Jasmine's disappearance. More than 4 years have passed. For Jasmine's family, the questions have never gone away. What happened after she got into that SUV? Who was the unidentified driver? And why has no one come forward with the answers her loved ones have been searching for? Today, Jasmine Javonna Purvis remains missing. Her family is still waiting. Until she is found, we will continue to tell her story. May 27th, 2005. 19-year-old Asia Nicole Martin was last seen in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. No one knew that evening would be the last time she would ever be seen. Around 8:40 p.m., Asia told her roommate she was going for a walk before returning to their apartment at the Robinson Place Apartments. She never came back. Just 3 days earlier, Asia had purchased a bus ticket to travel to Denver, Colorado, where she planned to visit her ill mother. But she never boarded the bus, she never contacted her family, and she has never been seen again. Investigators initially considered the possibility that Asia left on her own, but those who knew her say that simply doesn't make sense. Her family has always maintained that disappearing without telling anyone was completely out of character for her. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into years, the questions only grew. What happened during that walk? Did someone cross her path? Or did someone know exactly where she would be that night? Nearly 2 decades later, those questions remain unanswered. Today, Asia Nicole Martin remains missing. Her family is still waiting. Until she is found, we will continue to tell her story. November 7, 2006. 21-year-old Merkedes Jordan was last seen in Meridian, Mississippi. No one knew that day would be the last time she would ever be seen. Merkedes was last seen at the Western Gardens apartment complex, where witnesses reported seeing her talking with an unidentified black man near a black vehicle. Moments later, she disappeared. She has never been seen or heard from again. Investigators have released very few details about what happened after that encounter. Her family believes Merkedes was taken against her will. Despite years of investigation, no arrests have been made. No suspects have ever been publicly identified. When Merkedes disappeared, she left behind an infant son who has grown up without knowing what happened to his mother. Nearly 2 decades have passed, yet the questions remain. Who was the man she was seen talking to? What happened after she walked away? And could someone still be holding the answers that her family has desperately sought for so many years? Today, Merkedes Jordan remains missing. Her family is still waiting. Until she is found, we will continue to tell her story. June 19th, 1993. 22-year-old Phyllis Rome was last seen in Clarksdale, Mississippi. No one knew that evening would be the last time she would ever be seen. Phyllis, who was deaf and unable to speak, was last seen around 8 p.m. at Red's nightclub on Sunflower Avenue. After leaving the club, she disappeared. She has never been seen or heard from again. In the weeks that followed, rumors spread throughout the community that Phyllis had been murdered and that her body had been hidden in downtown Clarksdale. Investigators searched the area, but they found no evidence to support those claims. At one point, authorities believed they had located Phyllis after someone reported seeing a woman who resembled her. That hope was short-lived. Police later confirmed it was not Phyllis. More than 3 decades have passed, yet the mystery of what happened that summer night remains unsolved. Who saw Phyllis after she left the nightclub? Did someone take advantage of her vulnerability? Or has someone remained silent for more than 30 years? Today, Phyllis Rome remains missing. Her family is still waiting. Until she is found, we will continue to tell her story. August 14, 2020, 18-year-old Katrina Kinsey was last seen in Jackson, Mississippi. No one knew that night would be the last time she would ever be seen. According to investigators, Katrina was last seen at approximately 10 p.m. inside her family's home. Her father saw her before leaving for his overnight work shift. When he returned home the following morning, Katrina was gone. She has never been seen or heard from again. Investigators have released very few details about the circumstances surrounding her disappearance. No suspects have been publicly identified, and no explanation has ever been given for what happened that night. As the days turn into months, and the months into years, the questions have remained the same. How does an 18-year-old disappear from her own home without a trace? Did someone know she would be alone? Or does someone still know exactly what happened that night? Today, Katrina Kinsey remains missing. Her family is still waiting. Until she is found, we will continue to tell her story. October 12, 2007. 26-year-old Demakia Ann Phinizee was last seen in Tupelo, Mississippi. No one knew that day would be the last time she would ever be seen. Demakia was a devoted mother, a United States Army veteran, and a security guard at the Fillmore Center Alternative School. She was also studying criminal justice, working toward a future she hoped would create a better life for herself and her children. On the morning of October 12th, Demakia was last seen after reporting to work. Later that evening, her red 2005 Pontiac Grand Am was discovered abandoned at the Warfield Apartments in Tupelo. Witnesses told investigators they saw a black man wearing a white t-shirt and blue jeans driving the vehicle before running from the apartment complex. Demakia was nowhere to be found. When she failed to pick up her children from school, her family knew something was terribly wrong. As investigators searched for answers, they discovered that the sheets from the master bedroom of Demakia's home were missing. Her estranged husband told investigators he had removed them after one of the children wet the bed. Those sheets have never been recovered. Over the years, her estranged husband has been publicly identified by investigators as a person of interest. However, no one has ever been charged in connection with Demakia's disappearance. Nearly 2 decades have passed, yet the questions remain. What happened to Demakia after she left for work that morning? Who abandoned her car? And what really happened on October 12, 2007? Today, Demakia Ann Phinizee remains missing. Her children, her family, and those who loved her are still waiting. Until she is found, we will continue to tell her story. Today, you heard 6 names, 6 stories, 6 families whose lives were changed forever. Although each woman disappeared under different circumstances, their loved ones continue to live with the very same questions. What happened? Where are they? Will they ever come home? Behind every missing persons case is an empty chair, a birthday that was never celebrated together, a holiday that never felt complete, a family still waiting for answers. No woman should ever vanish without headlines.